I'm afraid I'm going to miss the chair. But I didn't. Oh, shit. I feel like this is a clown act sometimes. Hello. I was thinking, what's the topic today? And I thought, well, the abandonment issue. And then I thought, no, that's not quite right. And then I thought about, what about like an appropriate abandoning of a situation, and then abandon ship came to mind. So I don't know how that might figure in, but I think it's an interesting question in any case. Like, if we feel abandoned, I don't know, that has the tinge of accepting a role as the victim. And a part of me just wants to say to that, and reframe it somehow. So, abandon ship. And the quote of the day, Pablo Neruda: "Let us forget with generosity those who cannot love us." And I like it because, when I first look at it, I always think it says forgive. But this time it's forget. And I think the key is with generosity. That's what allows us to let go. Let us forget. Maybe that's the abandoned ship kind of issue. I didn't knock wood. I think sometimes that's pretty essential. I'm not going to take that one though. Let's see if it comes out again. What's Page of Swords? The investigation, the investigator. That's why I love tarot. If it comes out again, I'll take it. And there it is. Beginner's mind, the willingness to learn something. And this is a similar card in a way, but this is learning about one's intuition. This is a massive download of some kind that would change your way of perceiving the world, sword energy. It would give you the lesson. Beginner's mind. Abandoned ship. What? It's funny, but sometimes we have to listen when that. Okay, there's a flipper. Oh, a couple flippers. Wait a minute. There are 3 flippers. I've never had that before. Just going to look and see if they're. No, that's it. Okay. And they were 5 of Cups. That's the sadness that, kind of is a feeling of disappearing, going down the drain. In Cups energy, it's the loss of some kind of connection. In traditional Rider-Waite, it shows the person grieving, their back turned and to the viewer, and their focus is on these 5 cups. 3 are in front. I'm picturing it as I go. 3 cups in front, 2 behind. 2 behind is the 2 of Cups connection. It's an invitation to turn around when the grief has, the lifespan of the grief is over. 9 of Wands. This is a card of boundaries. wounded warrior. I think it's somebody who doesn't want to be hurt anymore. And it might be that somebody was kind of left yearning, you know, for that cup, for that feeling. And she doesn't really look like she's yearning. She looks like she's resigned. Maybe set up a boundary, you know, move from this, I'm going down the drain, to, oh, well, that comes under High Priestess. A water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Libra. Here's the Libra energy of study, of the lesson. Something you learn, you know, in that scholastic sort of way. Buy the book or something like that. Okay. Something under Five of Cups, please. Five of Cups, Four of Cups. You know, the next paragraph, whatever it is, the next sentence. Okay, we got 3. Queen of Swords. Boy, we've been getting her over and over again. He, she, they. This is an energy of, like, cut the bullshit. Sword energy. She's a little bit fierce, and she doesn't, if she smells a lie, she's out. Or you're out, because it's that sword of truth. Cutting to the quick of something, cutting out the rotten bits of the fruit or something like that. Okay, and this is the story here behind Queen of Swords. This was the first. Four of Pentacles. We have the Four of Cups here, now the Four of Pentacles. 4 and 4 is 8. 8 in Major Arcana. This is this quirky numerology that I'm copying from another reader named Emery. Emery's Tarot. 4 and 4 is 8. 8 is strength. So this is a card of holding back. You know, protecting Pentacles. One's resources, one's time, one's energy. It's like, no more. I don't give out anymore. I'm shutting the purse. I'm shutting my heart. I'm moving on, Queen of Swords. And as we say, abandoning ship, I notice she's on her own boat, her lifeboat. Not going to go down with the ship. Begin again. You know, this is the reset of the psyche to begin the journey, the Fool's journey, starting from scratch, starting in faith, starting with this leap into the unknown. And it looks to me like she's leaning backwards and leaping. Well, leaping, she's holding on to this wand, and she's got a crystal in the other hand. And it's, you know, trusting the power, it's an amethyst, trusting the power of the unseen. And it's a full energy, it's fire energy. This kind, 9 of Wands. Somebody who's had enough. Like, no more lessons. You know, I got the message. This is all Queen of Swords energy. I got the message. This can be a message, you know, from your own intuition, High Priestess. It's a download. So it's not like, it's not a letter. It's something that comes in your dreams or you know, when you're not really looking directly at something. There's something about the eyes. You know, you're open to the incoming. And I think the intuition is saying something about, do you want to disappear? There's still the possibility for connection. Two of Cups behind you. You know, take your time to grieve, and then, like, rally, wounded warrior. Emphasis on warrior. You know, somebody who's really been through it. And I think they're setting up a boundary against their own, a feeling that they're going down the drain. They're just depressed. This is another card of depression. But I see it almost as resignation. You know, like, screw it. You know, I'll get in my lifeboat. You know, I'll stop giving and I'll begin fresh. I'll begin again. I will, full energy. You know, it's the energy of the singular person moving through. I mean, doesn't mean you're not connected. It was on the bottom of the deck. This is a card of connection. I mean, look at them. Begin again. You know, maybe with new connections. You know, I'll give to my friends, Three of Cups. But there are other things I will not give to anymore. I'm abandoning ship. Because, like, I'm going to go down with the ship here. Water energy. And this is sort of like fighting your way back. And saying, no more of that. I've set a boundary, you know, maybe to my own. It's a kind of like, I want to say ennui. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Just like not giving a shit, basically. Not even hurting anymore. A little bit numb. We have the 5, the 4, and the 3 of Cups. It's a natural progression, or not digression, but 9 of Cups. It's a move back, I think, in that sense of pulling back into, you know, pulling back. 4 of Pentacles, snapping the purse, like not willing to give anymore, snapping it shut. I mean, the focus now is your own happiness. 9 of Wands, 9 of Cups. Both cards of the personal. Like, no more lessons. School's out. Yay! I mean, there is this idea of school. But it's a fresh look at something. You know, through the eyes of your deepest self, divine feminine, the seer. You know, and sword energy is about seeing and understanding. And this is about another kind of seeing. Seeing through to the core situation. Queen of Swords is about clarity. Clear sight, clear thinking. Okay? This was on the bottom of the deck, and I wasn't going to take it for some reason, but I think I will, because it gives me some clarification on this. Queen of Wands is like the return of life force. It's the opposite of this energy. Or 5 of Cups. It's this energy. The energy of the mystic, the one who will receive, in that it's not passive, but it's open. I will receive, says Queen of Wands. You know, I will understand and see clearly, Queen of Swords. You're thinking clearly, and this is a little bit like, I don't give a shit. Queen of Wands, like, that would be her attitude. She has a bit of an attitude. Yes, she does. 10 of Cups. Her attitude, I mean, this is what she's attracting in. 10 of Cups. A whole different feeling. You know, it's a new take on something. Full energy. A new take. Page of Swords. A new understanding. Beginner's mind. Being guided in a way by intuition. I mean, this person is looking down at the book, not at this thing that breaches the gap. You know, maybe book learning is involved, you know, that kind of study, that kind of intellectual pursuit, but it's a page energy. Beginner's mind. And there's something about that, and like after this, I mean, you're open to this, and it's coming through you, to you and through you. This new understanding of who you are. You know, Queen of Wands, like, knows herself. So does Queen of Swords. It's like you've got the bases covered. The intellectual aspect of it, how you think your way through something, think your way forward, because you've cut out the whatever was draining you. Like there was some sort of, I mean, I'm getting like the literal sound of a drain. Abandoned ship. Empress. That makes sense. I mean, Queen of Wands, Empress. Empress is a card of Taurus, an earth energy, earth mother. You know, the safety of the womb. The, you know, the waters that we were encased in before we were born. There's a birth going on here. And it could be a literal birth. It could be just the creative energy of the universe. Divine feminine. Divine feminine. You know, and this is sort of like what comes into you and through you. And this is how it expresses in the world, how you show up in the world. Queen of Wands, Empress. You know, you certainly dug your way out of this energy, and you might still be feeling it. Cups energy, feeling it. You might have even set up a boundary against your own happiness. You know, I'm too wounded to be happy. Something like that. And that can be the case. I mean, you know, we can't cut grief off before it's time. But something would suggest it's time to move away from it. To Three of Cups, this friendship connection. Five, 4, 3. You know, it's almost like the stages of grief. And at some point, like bored with it. You know, enough already. Done that, been there, moving on. Past this boundary that I may have constructed to my own happiness. Okay, tell us about, well, we already clarified Queen of Swords. We're going to do it again. Tell us more about Queen of Swords. the one who discerns, the one who calls bullshit. 10 of Pentacles. We have 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Where is she headed? To a kind of a home. A place where we belong. A place where we're taken in. A place that we shore each other up. You know, it takes a village kind of energy. That's where she's headed. Out of this abandoning herself. And this is new, perhaps, to really, you know, I'm getting now abandonment, you know, to collapse your boundaries and accept this intuitive knowing that it's time to, you know, cut the cord, snap the, you know, you've been overgiving. So begin again, you know, with the group of people who you connect with, who want to connect with you. Please, one on the 5 of Cups, the sadness, the grieving that may not be over yet. Emperor. I think this is you taking control, because, you know, this depiction of, rats, this depiction of, what was I going to say? I mean, this is divine masculine. This is somebody who takes control of themselves and of their environment. You know, decides who gets to come in. Queen of Swords is a filter. She's like the bouncer. You know, if she smells, and that's what I was sort of saying, oh no, when she smells a lie, a deception, a false front, a false flag. Somebody may have been in that nautical theme, flying under a false flag, you know, pretending to be an ally when there's an aspect of enemy or frenemy or something that just wounded you. Not anymore. Fire, oh, sorry. Fire energy, Emperor, Aries. You know, I mean, if this isn't life force energy, I don't know what. So you've gone from this state of woundedness, personally, you, 9, somehow into joy. I don't think you're blocking joy anymore, if you ever were. But you're blocking this. You know, Queen of Swords would sniff it out. I think that's the lesson. You know, clue into your filter, your discernment. You know, believe in yourself enough to kind of begin again. Get the new lesson, the Fool energy. So 7 of Swords is followed by, okay, is followed by Tower. If somebody lied to you or deceived you, or there's a wonderful Bob Marley quote, but I can't remember it, so I won't try. You know, you kind of blew up the bridge. You know, if they're trying to come back in again with false words or a false front, you know, you see the false flag. And they may need to abandon ship because you know, you've blasted them, Tower. Okay, this was lying on the table. on Page of Swords, King of Wands, that same Emperor energy. We have Emperor, Empress, Emperor, Empress. You know, so there's balance here of every kind. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Both of, well, who's the other you? Because we have the deception, which has been blown up. It could be internal. The whole thing could be internal. Because could Queen of Wands accommodate this kind of energy and this kind of energy? I do believe she could. Is there another person involved? Oh, brother. I mean, it could be that somebody lied, Seven of Swords, about this Two of Cups relationship. And like, that caused the Tower. But I'm inclined not to think so. I think that's where you're headed. I mean, I don't want to give, you know, put on rose-colored glasses and say, yeah, you're headed toward this ultimate happiness, the, you know, the village, the friendship, the connections. And, you know, the deceiver has been called out, and this has been called in. And you'll kind of know it when you see it. I mean, you're literally going to land in this Ten of Pentacles situation. It's like finding your way home. Okay. Is that it? That's it. Finding your way home. A wonderful, you know, I always say that, wonderful read, but, you know, this is a goodie. This one, because we're still in the influence of that Leo full moon. All this fire energy of the fire signs. Leo full moon, water energy. All this water energy. High Priestess, 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Come back, you know, come back, come back. Full moon. The deep emotional submersion in something. And I'm just hearing, you're safe there. I mean, because look at what you found your way toward. Wands are directional. Both of these characters, King and Queen of Wands, coming together. No boundary here. No boundary. Joy. Wish granted. You know, and I think it's a good thing to have the boundary up against this kind of energy, and it even could be self-deception. See, there's the moon in the background again. Tower. Everything changes. From deception to connection. I like that. And the deep dive. We have Aries in Emperor. I think in Aquarius, there's a both Venus and Mars, masculine and feminine. And see how she's looking at him? He's actually looking away. There's, you know, Emperor always implies a little bit of arrogance. You know, I run the show. Venus and Mars coming together. you know, in balance. In any case, she balances him out. He balances her out. And they're in the water realm of feelings. Emperor Aries. Taurus in the Empress. Cancer, maybe Pisces in Moon. What's hidden? And I think what's hidden is that, you know, you're on your way to this. And it may be just internal. Because this is a card of the subconscious, of the what's coming to consciousness, what's going to be revealed. But it's a secret. It may be a secret even from both of these characters. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces, Libra. Lots of fire. All the fire signs I'm hearing. All the water signs. Aries in the Fool, another fire energy. You know, the beginning, the courage to take the leap. And this is a soft landing, let me tell you. I mean, it's like I abandoned ship. I got in my lifeboat. I landed in, like this is as good as it gets in the earthly realm, where everybody's cared for, where there is no, I mean, I was going to say there is no lack. I'm not sure there's ever any place where there's no lack, but the grief passes. That doesn't mean we won't be hurt again, or set up boundaries again, or feel like I'm done, it's time to move on and push off again. But for the moment, dwell in the moment. Yeah, dwell in the moment. Hermit card. Hermit is a card of time, and you know, it's depicted often as Father Time, the guy with the beard on the mountaintop. There's the mountaintop. It's a time of withdrawal. Not really withdrawal, but finding the answers inside. So both book learning, right? The kind of knowledge that enables you to cut decisively, sword energy, to cut away this. It's like using a thorn to remove a thorn. A clean cut. And this is a card of great spirituality and wisdom. Virgo energy. All right, back to naming them. I keep getting off the track. I think I may have named them all. Tower I see is Scorpio, card of change. You know, I'm really thinking if some no good Nick is trying to sneak back in, things blow up on him. And there may be, geez, I don't know. Something may be rebuilt on a new foundation that has to do with this coming together. Queen and King of Wands. Emperor, Empress. But this was the last card. They're saying, look at the last card out. You know, you might see these as opposites, but they're not. This is a card in the psyche of going inside to gain the wisdom. And this is a card of coupling up. But these two combined are quite wonderful. You know, the lesson is how to do this without losing this. The energy of the sage. taking the lesson from whatever the Tower Epiphany is, and I think it's the ability to recognize bullshit. I mean, I think it was Ernest Hemingway said, what every writer needs is a shock-proof shit detector. And I'd get in trouble with YouTube, except I haven't been able to monetize yet, so I can just let my freak flag fly. We all need a shock-proof shit detector. We also need to be able to feel it through to its culmination. Its culmination. From 5 of Cups to 10 of Cups. You know, feel the grief, and it may have been months, but you're coming out of it. You really are. You're coming out of it. We're coming out of it. It's maybe time to let this one go. Down the drain it goes. You know, and none of our essential power goes down the drain. Not a chance of that. Life force energy. And love. Filling every cup with life force energy. I'll see you guys next time. I think that's it. Love ya.